Hello and welcome to Radical Living. I'm your host Shoeless Joe, and today we are talking about the best time to wake up. If you want to live radically, then you need to wake up before you need to wake up. You want time to pray and meditate, to exercise, and maybe even work on some kind of creative project, all before going to work or school. Now that may sound like a lot, but if you do each of those things for only 10 or 20 minutes, it doesn't take that much time. Melissa Alexander made a video called How to Get Up Earlier, and in it she gives some great tips, like turning off your electronics a half an hour before bed, making sure you get a full night's sleep. And I really liked her idea of having something to look forward to in the morning, like your favorite cup of tea, a nice walk, or your favorite thing to do. And I think this is all great advice. I use all of these tips for myself to wake up in the morning. But what time is the best time? Well, that depends on what you want to do in the morning. Obviously, if you're just rolling out of bed right before you have to go to work with just enough time to shower and brush a few teeth, then you're not going to have the best day. I suggest waking up at least an hour before you need to leave for work. That way you can have 20 minutes of exercise, 20 minutes of prayer meditation, and 20 minutes to shower or poop or whatever. And if you really want to go hardcore, then I suggest waking up 2 hours before you need to leave. That way you not only have time for prayer, meditation, and exercise, but you can also work on something creative. Learning to play an instrument, writing a blog, something like that. I film and edit my videos in the morning before work, so I like to get up early enough so I can do that. I have to be to work by 8, so I've often struggled with what time to wake up. You see, I absolutely love mornings. I love being up before everyone else. It's just so peaceful and calming, and I can exercise and meditate and do all my creative stuff. It's great. So my favorite time to wake up in the morning is 4 o'clock, and yes, I know that's crazy. 4 o'clock in the fucking morning! I've also found it to be quite unsustainable at times. You see, I have a hard time setting an actual bedtime for myself. I like to go to bed at 8 o'clock and wake up at 4. But I have a wife and 3 kids, and often if I went to bed at 8, I would not be able to really spend that much time with them. Aaron and I both share the same love language of quality time. So often we will lie in bed talking at night before we go to sleep. So even if I lay down for my 8 o'clock bedtime, 8 o'clock often turns into 9, 10 o'clock, and then when I have to wake up at 4 in the morning, it's just not so good. So what I used to do is just go hardcore until I burned out. So I'd be up at 4 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 4, 4, 4, and then I would just be exhausted all the time and tired, and then I would switch it up and switch to 6. So then I'd be waking up at 6 every day, and it felt great, and I was getting plenty of sleep, except for the fact that though I did have time to pray, meditate, and exercise, I didn't have time to make videos, which, So now I'm trying a new gradated system of waking up, and so far it's working out really well. What I do is I take my wake up time and I kind of put it on a curve throughout the week so that the earliest I wake up is on Wednesday. So Sunday morning I wake up at 7, Monday morning I wake up at 6, Tuesday morning I wake up at 5, Wednesday at 4, and then it goes back up again. So then Thursday it's up to 5, Friday it's up to 6, and then Saturday I don't set my alarm at all. This allows me to ease into waking up at 4 in the morning. That way Tuesday I have time to film, and then Wednesday and Thursday I have a lot of time to edit. And then Monday and Friday are just kind of my easy days off where I just pray, meditate, exercise, and don't do anything extra. Except film a cup of joe, but that doesn't take much time. Now this is kind of a strange, really weird thing. I don't know anyone else who does this. I'm just trying it out because I think it's helpful. Normally we're all used to waking up at the same time every day. You want a routine, you want to go to bed at the same time, you want to wake up at the same time. It's just what you do. But again, this is just one more thing to question and say, do I really need to wake up at the same time every day? Or would something like a gradated curve work for me? For me, waking up a bit earlier every day just works, and then you get to ease back out of it towards the end of the week. Waking up at 4 in the morning isn't nearly as daunting, knowing that you can just do this today, pound it out, and then the next day you'll be able to sleep in an extra hour. And it's also really nice to not have to wake up super early in the morning on Monday morning when you're just from the weekend. Hopefully this has been somewhat helpful to you to help you think outside the box and realize that you don't have to wake up at the same exact time every day. But it is helpful to have some kind of a pattern. So let me know what you think. Let me know when you wake up. If you find it hard to wake up in the morning, I know some people are morning people and some people just aren't, and it's more of a struggle. So let me know what you do to wake up in the morning, what time you wake up, how early, what's helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, keep it simple, question everything, and stay radical.
Wake up, it's a great big beautiful day. Wake up, it's a day to go out and play and smile.
just saying. Is that really how the word gradated? I think it's right. If I say it like that, you'll believe it. I've also found it to be quite unassisted. I've also found